I've just received bombshell information about the Vancouver Canucks that has the entire hockey world buzzing. Multiple high-level sources have confirmed to me that the organization is locked in an absurd standoff with their prized defensive prospect Tom Willander over what amounts to just $200,000. This isn't just another contract negotiation. This has escalated into a situation that could dramatically alter the future of the franchise's blue line. Hockey insiders are absolutely stunned that Vancouver would risk alienating their 2023 first-round pick over such a relatively small amount when he represents such a crucial piece of their defensive future. Before I reveal the shocking details behind this standoff and what it could mean for Vancouver's off-season plans, hit that like button to help spread this breaking news to every Canucks fan who deserves to know what's happening with their team's top prospect. The information I'm about to share explains not just why this bizarre situation has developed, but also reveals the potential massive consequences if this relationship sours completely. As someone who's covered hockey for years, I'm genuinely baffled by Vancouver's approach here. This is the kind of self-inflicted wound that can haunt a franchise for years to come. The ongoing contract drama between the Vancouver Canucks and their 2023 11th overall pick, Tom Willander, has taken a stunning turn, as insider Rick Dhaliwal has revealed just how minuscule the gap between the two sides truly is. The funny thing is they're not that far apart, Dhaliwal disclosed Friday morning on Sportsnet's Halford and Bra program. Some are saying it's only about a $200,000 difference. Cooler heads should prevail and get this kid in a Canucks uniform. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the Vancouver fanbase, with many questioning why the organization would risk alienating such a valuable prospect over what amounts to pocket change in the context of NHL contracts. Willander, who recently completed his freshman season at Boston University, was widely expected to sign his entry-level contract and join the AHL's Abbotsford Canucks for their Calder Cup playoff run. Instead, the 20-year-old Swedish defenseman has returned to his homeland to prepare for the upcoming IIHF World Championship, leaving Vancouver fans increasingly concerned about his future with the organization. What makes this situation particularly perplexing is that Willander has reportedly been extremely reasonable in his demands. According to Dhaliwal, he never asked for guaranteed ice time. He's not even asking for maximum bonuses. This runs counter to the stereotype of demanding young prospects and their agents looking to maximize leverage. Willander has even expressed willingness to begin his professional career in Abbotsford, rather than expecting an immediate NHL roster spot. A humble approach that makes the organization's hesitation all the more baffling. The standoff has created a bizarrely contradictory public narrative between the team and reliable insiders. During his end-of-season press conference, Canucks general manager Patrick Alvin stated that the team had been informed Willander intended to return to Boston University for another year. This directly contradicts reports from Dhaliwal and other sources claiming Willander is ready to turn professional immediately. This disconnect suggests either a serious communication breakdown or strategic positioning from one or both sides. Dhaliwal expressed visible frustration when discussing the situation, calling it just unbelievable that the two sides haven't reached an agreement over what appears to be primarily stubbornness, if the sticking point is truly just a few $100,000. He emphasized the developmental benefits Willander could gain from even limited minutes in Abbotsford, under coach Manny Malhotra's guidance. "That's a big part of your future blue line, sign the kid," Dhaliwal urged emphatically. The timing of this impasse is particularly unfortunate given Vancouver's unexpected success this season and their clear need for defensive reinforcements moving forward. Willander ranks second on Canucks Army's mid-season prospect rankings and is widely viewed as a potential cornerstone defenseman who could address Vancouver's long-standing need for right-shot blue liners with size, mobility, and offensive upside. His NCAA performance showed steady improvement throughout his freshman season, with scouts highlighting his exceptional skating ability and defensive awareness as attributes that could translate well to the professional level. The implications of this standoff extend far beyond just Willander's immediate future. If the relationship between the prospect and organization deteriorates further, it could significantly impact Vancouver's off-season strategy. Dhaliwal suggested that if Willander remains unsigned through the summer, he could become a valuable trade chip as the Canucks look to acquire top-6 offensive talent to complement their core. This would represent a dramatic shift in approach, potentially sacrificing a key piece of their future defensive core to address more immediate needs. The situation has sparked intense debate within the fan base about the organization's priorities and negotiation tactics. Many fans are questioning why the team would risk alienating such a promising young talent over a relatively small amount, when the Canucks have historically struggled to develop high-end defensemen from within their system. Others point to this as evidence of a more disciplined financial approach under the current management regime, determined not to set precedents that could complicate future negotiations with prospects. What makes this situation particularly fascinating is the stark contrast between Willander's apparent willingness to begin his professional journey without demanding guarantees, and the organization's hesitation to meet what seems to be a reasonable asking price. As this drama continues to unfold, Canucks fans are left wondering if cooler heads will indeed prevail, or if this impasse represents a more fundamental disconnect between the organization's valuation of the player and Willander's camp. Either way, the resolution of this negotiation could have far-reaching implications for Vancouver's defensive future and their overall prospect development philosophy. What's your take on this bizarre situation? Should the Canucks just pay the extra $200,000 to get their top defensive prospects signed immediately? Or is management right to hold firm on their valuation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and hit that like button if you're as stunned as I am that this situation has reached this point. As someone who's followed the Canucks for decades, I can't remember the last time I saw the organization risk alienating such a valuable prospect over what amounts to NHL pocket change, especially when their blue line so desperately needs an injection of young talent.